Charlie 21, I'll take 41 south.
Receive 41 straight clear.
41 copy, thank you.
Hello.
Is this card working?
Investigate.
Good afternoon, everyone. First, let me apologize that I've been having tons of internet problems here in Corinth today. I just keep getting knocked off every time that I go live.
Insurance is also showing confirmed clear 29.
Technically, there's still a severe thunderstorm warning for the northwest part of Denton County until 3:15 today. But the worst of the part of the storm has already moved up into Cook County. Pretty nice size hail core between Gainesville and Whitesboro, fixing to cross Highway 82. The storm in Wise County is northeast of Decatur now. The main show is this line of storms that's out just west of Abilene. They're between Sweetwater and Abilene now. These will be moving into North Texas later this evening. So any storms that develop out ahead of this line, these are the ones that we're worried about becoming tornadic. This storm in Wise County may clip the very northwest part of Denton County, but it has came down in intensity in the last 5 minutes. Still could be a $50 size hail between Sycamore and Allison. You see this hail core that developed in northwest Denton County. It crossed into Valley View. No rotation to be worried about. Okay, this storm right here in Wise County is taking a right. It's starting to move to the right, to the east a little bit more. So the National Weather Service is about to issue a warning for northwest part of Denton County for this storm right here. This first severe thunderstorm warning for northwest part of Denton County that was to go into 3:15 has just been canceled. So it'll drop off the radar in just a moment. And then the severe thunderstorm warning for Cook County continues to 3:15. This Wise County storm has really came up in intensity in the last 2 minutes. And there's the new severe thunderstorm warning for Denton County. Severe thunderstorm warning for northeastern Wise County and northern Denton County until 3:45. At 2:50, a severe thunderstorm is located 9 miles west of Crum or 12 miles east of Decatur, moving northeast at 35 miles an hour. Ping pong ball size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts are the main hazards with this storm. Locations impacted include Denton, Sanger, Prosper, Salina, Crum, Pilot Point, Aubrey, Krugerville, Crossroads, Lake Ray Roberts, both parks, Ponder, Lincoln Park, Greenwood, Providence Village, Stony, Bolivar, Slidell, and Louisville Lake. So we have a new severe thunderstorm warning for the northern half of Denton County until 3:45. At 2:50, a severe thunderstorm is located 9 miles west of Crum. We're going to split the screen here real quick momentarily. Um, the screen on your right side shows the hail, and then the screen on the left side is the reflectivity. So the hail core right now is between Plainview through Slidell. So the largest of the hail should stay north of Crum. Sanger, folks in Sanger, if you can get your cars in undercover, I'd go ahead and do that, because the main part of the hail core may go north of Sanger, but it's going to be really close. Ponder's okay with this severe thunderstorm warning, but later this afternoon and tonight, this is just round one. We could have 2 to 3 more rounds of severe weather tonight and this afternoon. So mainly this severe thunderstorm warning for Denton County, I would, if you're along 380 and north of 380, is where is, because again, the actual polygon goes just north of Ponder. It does include the city of Denton, but again, when you look at the direction that the storm is moving, it should stay well north of Denton. Now, again, we got a lot of storms that's popping up out between here and Abilene, and these are the ones that could become supercells. And then, as you can tell, this line out approaching Abilene, it's severe all the way up and down it. Again, this is moving towards North Texas. So people along 380 and north of 380 in Denton County is under a severe thunderstorm warning until 3:45. And a tornado watch is about to be issued for North Texas. It'll take the Storm Prediction Center usually about 3 to 4 minutes for it to populate down. Thank you, George, for posting that link. Okay, the tornado watch includes Bell, Bosco, Collin, Comanche, Corel, Dallas, Delta, Denton, Ellis, Erath, Fannin, Grayson, Hamilton, Henderson, Hill, Hood, Hopkins, Hunt, Johnson, Kaufman, Lamar, Lampasas, McLennan, Mills, Navarro, Parker, Rains, Rockwall, Somerville, Tarrant, Van Zant until 10 o'clock. I know we posted a couple hours ago that after this initial severe thunderstorm watch was issued, that there most likely would be a tornado watch issued for this afternoon and evening. So again, Denton County north of 380 is under a severe thunderstorm watch until 3:45. But as you can tell, looking at radar, this storm is going to go stay north of Crum. It's weak and just, now I say that and then look at it. Good size hail core right there. It's right on top of the junction of FM 1173 and 455. So Crum is down here, so that hail core is going to stay northwest of Crum. Bolivar, you could be affected by this hail core. Sanger, it's going to be really close. But this is what's coming up to Cook County again. People in Valley View could get hit with another good-sized hailstorm in the next 20 to 30 minutes. Even though technically the city of Denton is included in this warning, everything this round should stay north of Denton. And here's the tornado watch. Everyone's cell phones, smartphones are going off now. But here's the tornado watch in yellow. So it includes Paris, Sulphur Springs, Sherman, Denton, Decatur, Fort Worth, Granbury, Stephenville, Comanche, goes all the way down to Waco, Gatesville, Killeen, Temple. So you can see that this is a large tornado watch area. So we've got to pay attention to the storms that may develop down Stephenville, Comanche, because again, these are all moving off to the northeast. And so this is an area that us in Denton County needs to pay close attention to this afternoon. Let's zoom out right now and see what's happening. Nothing going on down here right now. Some showers developed south of Abilene, and it looks like Abilene's under a severe thunderstorm warning. Yep, expires in 41 minutes. I'm sorry, in 26 minutes. Boy, the wind here in Corinth is sure getting up. So again, Denton County, 380 north is under a severe thunderstorm warning till 3:45. 60-mile-per-hour wind gust and ping pong size hail are the main hazards. But as you can tell, people in Bolivar, Sanger, that's the area that the storm should affect. People in Pilot Point should be okay because this should go off to your northwest. People in Krugerville, Aubrey, Crossroads, you're in good shape with this particular storm. It's going to stay well to your northwest. People in Cook County, Valley View, Gainesville, stay aware. Still half-dollar size hail. Between Slidell and Bolivar, just north of Plainview. And the radar, let's see. Yeah, it's Sanger. You're going to be close in the city of Sanger. So as you can tell, that radar, people in Crum, the city of Denton, Pilot Point, Aubrey, Krugerville, Crossroads, everything's going to stay to your northwest. People in Bolivar, Sanger, heads up. Have half-dollar size hail. Possible half-dollar size hail is up in Bolivar at the current time. Because I know it's hard to see on this. There's Bolivar right there. Let's see what size. Yeah, possible half-dollar size hail is on top of Bolivar. Sanger, it's just to your west. Sanger's starting to get some rain, but let's put this into motion and see if, people in Sanger, you could be getting some hail in the next 2 to 3 minutes. And people in Valley View up in Cook County, stay aware. This hail core, if it stays together, may move to your south, but again, I wouldn't take any chances. You've got a place to put your car under some type of shelter. You've got a few minutes to get that done. And let me back up radar just a little bit and show you what's happening. This is Wichita Falls here. So the line of severe storms is to the west of Wichita Falls, down to Seymour, west of Throckmorton, approaching Abilene. Abilene's under a severe thunderstorm warning currently. And then the line stretches down out of view from the National Weather Service radar here in or south of Fort Worth. So let's bring up San Angelo. Yeah, so this line stretches all the way from into Oklahoma down through Abilene, San Angelo, and then almost to the Mexico border. And weather models is predicting this line to stay severe as it moves eastward. The good news is normally, and I'll preface that by saying normally, if you have tornadoes along a line like this, they're quick spin ups. They don't have time to become large and violent, but they can do damage. However, out here between Abilene and Dallas Fort Worth, this area is just, the atmosphere is just juicy, and any of these discrete cells, these are the ones you have to really pay attention to because they're ahead of the line, and they're going to hit the untapped areas of the atmosphere first, and they can just explode. Get back to the Fort Worth radar. So again, and I hate to keep saying people above north of 380 because it's really, the severe thunderstorm warning is just going to affect the northwest part of Denton County, Union Hill, down to Sanger, Bolivar. People in Crum, you're in the clear. People in the city of Denton, you're in the clear. Pilot Point, Aubrey, Krugerville, all in the clear. And of course, Southern wasn't a warning, so everyone's clear right now. But with an unstable atmosphere, storms could pop up almost anywhere. This storm popped up in the southwest part of Wise County, and it quickly dissipated, which is good. And then the storm that was in Jack County has dissipated as well. So maybe these storms up in northwest Denton County and Cook County, maybe they're taking a lot of the instability away from these storms here. But there's still a lot of area out west of Fort Worth that the sun broke through for a while and heated things up and really got the atmosphere stirred up. severe thunderstorm warning for Cook County and Grayson County until 3:45. So I would expect this thunderstorm warning that is still showing up for Denton County to be canceled as soon as this last bit of the storm that's just to the west of Sanger and north of Sanger, once it crosses over in the Cook County line, I would expect this warning for Denton County to be canceled. Appreciate all the thank yous in the chat. So again, this is just round one. It's hard to say when the next round of storms is going to affect Denton County because the areas west of Denton County, west of Fort Worth, all the way to Abilene, basically. This is an area that the storms will pop up, and they're forecasted, when you look at the weather models, to quickly become severe. And then we have this line that stretches, looks like it stretches all the way north of Oklahoma City, down to Wichita Falls, Seymour, down to Abilene, down to San Angelo, and then all the way down to the Mexico border. This line will most likely stay severe as it moves eastward into DFW and Denton County. There could be some tornadoes that pop up along this line. Again, normally tornadoes in a line like this, they don't get violent, and they're usually not long lived. But anything that pops between DFW and Abilene down as far as Gatesville, this is the area that's under the tornado watch until 10 o'clock, including all of North Texas and Denton County. So again, this is just round one. Schools should be letting out, so I'm glad we caught a break there that it looks like even Denton County, everybody except for Sanger should be in good shape for the kiddos to be picked up. Oh, Elizabeth Springs. I don't like storms, but I love spring. All 3 weeks of it. Seems like we go from cold, have a nice 3 or 4 weeks of spring, and then summer hits. And I was talking to someone today, and up in Oklahoma on Sunday, I believe the last count I saw, there was 13 tornadoes confirmed in Oklahoma on Sunday, and the record for the number of tornadoes in February, I believe, was 4 since they started keeping records. And so they really blew that record away. And so I was talking to someone today, and they said, oh, that means we're going to have a terrible spring as far as storms. Going to be a lot of storms with tornadoes. It's hard to say. Stephanie reports marble-sized hail at the edge of Sanger, Bolivar. Yeah, Sean, I just saw the National Weather Service reported. Oh gosh, where was that at? By Whitesboro. Yeah, ping pong ball sized hail 7 miles south of Whitesboro. That was reported at 3:14, so 4 minutes ago. So yeah, if you just got pea-sized hail, then that's and then marble-sized hail at the edge of Sanger and Bolivar. Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you, Sean. And you can see somebody just reported that. Uh, so again, even though officially Denton County north of 380 is still under a severe thunderstorm warning until 3:45, um, you can tell by looking at radar. Just got a little bit of this storm left that's hanging around between Sanger and the Cook County line. The storm is about to be completely east of I-35. Yeah, it looks like some hail has just came through Valley View. Earlier, about an hour ago, there was some hail in Valley View. Looks like they got some more. Let's check. Yeah, looks like the city of Valley View is getting possible uh, quarter, maybe even larger size, $half size hail at the current time. But just because these storms have moved out of your area, don't let your guard down, folks, because again, this is just round one. Emergency manager in Cook County reports nickel to quarter size hail 1 mile west of Valley View at 3:19, so a minute ago. I really expect this warning for Denton County to be canceled in the next 5 minutes or so. And then we just need to turn our attentions to all this area between Denton, Fort Worth, Cleburne, westward, and see what happens to pop ahead of this line. Severe thunderstorm warning continues for Cook and Grayson County until 3:45. An inch and a quarter size hail is possible, as well as 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. And the National Weather Service just did confirm that they expect this line that's out Abilene down to San Angelo, Seymour, up to Wichita Falls. They do expect it to stay together as it moves eastward towards DFW and Denton County. Models have this line staying severe. Maybe we'll get lucky and just get some beneficial rain. Yeah, there's a 10% chance of a tornado in within a 25-mile radius of any part of North Texas. So I know that's confusing, but 10% chance is a I mean, we're under a moderate risk of severe weather. There's only one level higher, and that's a high risk, and we're under a moderate risk. So chances of a tornado in North Texas today is good. The chances are really good. That's why we're under a tornado watch until 10 o'clock. But maybe, just maybe these storms that's north of Denton County, up in Cook County and Grayson County, maybe they're taking some of the atmosphere away from this open area, because if you notice the storms that had developed in Jack County, uh, Palo Pinto County, instead of intensifying, they dissipated. This storm that was approaching Decatur, uh, it looked like it was fixing to take off, and it just dissipated over. Emergency manager in Cook County just posted that Interstate 35 is closed temporarily in Gainesville for a light pole that's down in the roadway. It's caused some accidents. Traffic's moved to the service roads. Again, Interstate 35 is temporarily closed in Gainesville because of a down light pole in the roadway that has caused some accidents, and traffic's moved to the service road. This emergency manager didn't say if it was northbound, southbound, or all lanes. So if your travels take you up to Gainesville, just be aware of that. Again, this is just a temporary closure the emergency manager posted. I keep looking for this severe thunderstorm warning for northern Denton County. They have trimmed it back. It runs from the county line down to Bolivar, just south of Sanger and Pilot Point. But again, as you can tell on radar, all of the severe part of this storm is over Lake Ray Roberts, Johnson Branch area, moving into Cook County. And it looks like the National Weather Service is expecting this line out near Abilene to approach the DFW area between 5 and 6, give or take probably a half hour. And again, the threat for storms to develop west of Dallas, Fort Worth, Cleburne to this line, this is the area that we should be concerned about. This line is severe. We should be concerned about it. But from a tornadic standpoint, any storm that can develop ahead of this line, those storms could become tornadic. Quarter-sized hail in Mount Springs between Valley View and Tioga. There's Mountain Springs, and then there's Tioga. So now, I'd say 99% of this storm that caused the severe thunderstorm warning for Denton County is moved into Cook County. And the emergency manager for Cook County just verified that both southbound and northbound lanes in Gainesville is closed due to a down light pole that caused a couple of accidents. And they've moved the traffic off the interstate to the service roads. So again, due to all the rain up in Gainesville, wow, they're getting some really heavy rain now. If you can put off your travels heading up through Gainesville up into Oklahoma, if you can put off your travels for an hour or so when things can get better, because in the next 20 or 30 minutes. The rain should be east of Gainesville, but again, depending on, they're probably not doing much now because it's raining so hard. But they'll get that light pole out of the way and get the lanes opened up as quickly as possible. Tory Box reports intense quarter-size hail, 50 to 60 mile wind bursts in Valley View 5 minutes ago or less. Yeah, it looks like things are getting better for Valley View. Looks like all the rain is to your east now. Pilot Point's getting some rain, but again, the heaviest part of the storm that caused the severe warning is going to stay north of Pilot Point. Okay, we're going to go ahead and wind things down because I expect to be back on here at least a couple more times tonight. We're going to go back to our scanner feeds on our YouTube channel. We appreciate it if you like YouTube to search Denton County Scanner and subscribe. That way, when we do go live on YouTube, you'll be notified. Give a thumbs up. It helps our algorithms. And we will jump on Facebook Live when things start to pop again. Hopefully they won't. But this line looks pretty tough. It's moving pretty fast too. Let's see, before I jump off there, let's see how fast this storm's. That line's moving east at 45 miles an hour. Taylor County, Shackelford County, and Jones County, and Callahan County. This warning has 70 mile per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. And right before I go off, let's see what this discussion is. Okay, the Storms Prediction Center up in Norman is a corridor of damaging wind and hail appears likely with the storm complex tracking east, northeast, and that they're talking about this line out in Abilene along the surface low. They're rapidly moving eastward. Additional cells continue to form to the south of this area. The area along and east and west of this front will remain a favorable zone for damaging storms as shear, instability, and lift all increase over the next several hours. The storm mode may remain linear, which would favor damaging winds, but a brief tornado may eventually occur with this complex downstream. So again, as we said earlier, the tornado risk is lower with a line like this, but it's not out of the question, especially downstream of this. And you can tell by these storms just northwest of Brownwood, they're starting to get their act together. So as these storms move into a more favorable environment where the tornado watch is, these are the ones that we're really going to have to watch because, again, when you look at the motion of them, they will be moving into the DFW and Denton County area later on. Best estimate now is between 5 and 6 p.m., give or take 30 minutes or so. But again, we're going to leave our radar up and running on our YouTube channel. We'll go back to the scanner. We're going to go ahead and plug in the Denton County Storm Spotters frequency so you can hear what's going on there. But just since we've been on, you can really tell that this line is moving at 45 miles an hour. And they don't have to stop for traffic lights or speed limits. So just pay attention for the next couple of hours, and hopefully things will quieten down. But this is just round one, and let's cross our fingers that the next few hours doesn't get too bad. I'll be back on here when conditions warrant.
Yeah, I see. One more.
Go ahead.
Dow, David Ocean William, first name Robert, Mike Jones, 15 99.
Can you repeat the date of birth as well?
2/15 of 99.
Repeat. Okay.
Go ahead. I was going to have you have engine 631 command on this thing, please. Received engine 631 command. Street. Looks like they've got some cattle in the backyard.
Major accident, 600 block of Fort Worth Drive. Received in the insurance, that should be correct.
Received, thank you.
With injuries. Block of Fort Worth Drive. Channel assignment 2. West Call Street and A Street. Time out 5.
Vehicles in on the north side, white Silverado pickup and a silver Mustang. Received, en route. Clear 38.
10-4.
And engine 8. Motor vehicle accident injuries. Patients trapped. 600 block of Fort Worth Drive. Channel assignment 2. Eden Street.
Last name of Coleman, phonetically Charles Ocean Lincoln Edward, Mary Adam Nora. First name phonetically Adam Union Davis Robert Ida Charles King. He's a black male, date of birth 7/1 of 96.
Receive.
217 reading, all of northbound Fort Worth shut down from 35.
Receive. Center block. They're arriving on scene. We're trying to get further. Reading the in there did deploy.
Nine 31850. Trevor. Texas King Victor 3790. King Victor 3790.
Receive.
Mary Paul 3050.
Receive. Receive. With a valid Louisiana DL. Insurance is confirmed and registration has been on the vehicle.
Proceed, thank you.
That was Red Charlie 51. You get that.
Two 50. Engine 3 from Blocker 3. Blocker 3, you can disregard. Receive. Blocker 3 clear.
Dispatch copy.
Engine 8 clear.
Receive.
Fire alarm battalion 2, you can show me clear.
Charlie 6 on dispatch. Go ahead. We got an ETA for the neighbor that's coming?
Right, District. So you clear out of district 1542. Traffic.
Go ahead.
Southbound source of the 454B with King, Lincoln King, 1817, King, Lincoln King, 1817. They're back on channel. To the hangar. 38 charges.
Everything.
32 reduction.
Everything.
Sean got an accident on me.
Everything.
Go ahead.
Where you want me to shut down traffic at?
You can come to the scene, fire something to divert traffic on Fort Worth.
Joy and this child, Hobson and Country Club.
Joy.
Be found to your mail and standing near the caller vehicle. He's in a gray Dodge Pickup. He'll wait for you to the apartment complex.
And behind me in my suit in can clear 1545.
On that down child.
10-4, did you say Teasley and Hobson?
Hobson and Country Club.
79 or 1990 with you. North Charles Paul, 3938, North Charles Paul, 3938.
And one. There ain't nothing going on here.
And one.
Everything.
Negative. I believe we're good. Copy that.
Additional. Go ahead. You're responding for a 64-year-old female, conscious and breathing at this time, having difficulty breathing and vomiting. Patient does have the ID symptoms. So got them, brother. Proceed.
1548.
Only 13. Copy shots heard. 13. 11. 400 Richland Street.
Pass 24.
Go ahead.
Hook towing is it now?
Okay. Who's the other one?
Stand by. I'll get you another one.
Go ahead. TV is going to be on the scene. They're confirming that it's going to be a control burn is a no burn day at this time. Will be at 204 Wild Oak Lane.
Go ahead. The tag out of Missouri. It's John David for Mary 7 pounds. John David for Mary 7 pounds. It's on the record. Richie.
And holding any longer.
Richie. Did you have anything else besides the burger report holding?
I think the lights at the intersection at Chapman and 35 are not working. I'm sure it's because of weather.
See? 282.
17-282, we're going to have one subject from this crash transported to Presby by ambulance, minor injuries only.
10-4.
They're going to be taking the Sam Mary Paul. Thank you.
We didn't reach a Oh, that George 75.
305, all I got was wind motion.
Any falls with a white Hyundai. I'll get you a tag in a second.
So on your subject, he showed to have a protective order. It's out of Florida. Protective party is going to be a Sarah Martinez. It's not expired.
10-4.
332 goes through traffic.
Sorry about that. I heard you say something about red lights on the highway. Where's that at?
Down south of the 459. It's going to be tired from an 18-wheeler on the far left lane.
Okay, if you just got the one call, I think he's been there for about 4 days.
No, I'm sorry. They'd already told you that the road ends out.
Mercy.
We're clear, last call on air.
Receive.
Number 436. Channel assignment 2. Between Glengarry Way and Gore Street. Timeout. 1554.
I'll take 5301 East Mechanic for Medic 1.
Receive. Medic 1, you can disregard. Medic 1, disregard. Medic 8 will take it.
Medic 1's clear. Thank you, Medic 8. County 631. 11 to 13. I'm not seeing or hearing anything. You can go ahead and disregard. Signal, thank you. Dispatch copy.
Nursing.
25, the high school. Can you send Hudson to admin with give?
Vaccinate for rabies today.
We've located a line to the 1402 West Main Street. It's going to be telecom line. We've gotten it off the road. Clear up here.
Proceed. Box 123 and on channel 2, engine 4, medic 1 responding to a medical emergency at 1318 Kingston Drive. Box 123 answering on channel 2, engine 4, medic 1 responding to a medical emergency at 1318 Kingston Drive. Cross streets are Tahoe and South Valley. Timeout 1557.
Can you show the MEU on scene?
Receive.
Yes, ma'am. That's an old telecom line. We were told by an employee who goes down roadway. We can take that call on team.
for engine 4.
Proceed, I'll show you en route. Engine 4, you're clear. Engine 1's actually clearing up from a call that way now.
Receive.
Lot 12.
Okay, clear.
Receive, thanks, 93.
Five. We've got a 63-year-old male who's conscious and breathing. He can't move and needs to go to the ER.
Negative, seriously. Go for it. 35 is better than you. I'll get you back in a second. Seven. I'm gonna need 2 records, please.
Proceed.
Away. Six two. Rush in. To fall out. It's gonna be Robert John William 5847. Robert John William 5847. Where's the answer? Where's
Time for. Proceed.
Six two, middle school, please let all your remaining students fall out double time down the hallway. 6-2 to all JJ teachers, if you have any remaining students, please allow them to fall out at this time.
Box 312 answering on channel 2, engine 3, medic 5 responding to seizures at Budget Suite 2175, South 121 Business, room E 2077. Box 312 answering on channel 2, engine 3, medic 5 responding to seizures at 2175, South 121 Business, room number E 2077. Cross streets are West Corporate and Round Grove. Timeout 1603.
For welfare and no disturbance, the welfare and disturbance was back in 2021.
Okay, that's where we'll be at.
Appreciate it.
Item 6 to DI, can you please send Alexander to admin?
1040's en route.
Engine 5.
Yes, ma'am, looks like Engine 3 Flight District 1. We'll take the call for Engine 3.
Proceed, engine 3, you're clear.
Disregard. Former block of West McCart with Paul King John 6157. Paul King John 6157. It's a white Chevy Cruze.
Right.
Lewis 105 was the 3 still stand on the call.
Yes, sir, they know that they had it from here.
Haven't made scene yet. Haven't got the first car. We're still waiting on the second. Walker, he's still in that vestibule. Just come outside. Jim.
Like it's at the railroad park over by the tracks. She said somewhere near an outdoor patio / winery. But then they crossed the railroad tracks.
900 Dana number 3, District 10, third party call stating that her sister is maybe getting beat up by her husband.
Good work, Captain.
Phil Creek that came in, and the second one is the new addition on the east side of Willow Bend.
Four zero zero. On my way here with the car while she runs across the street to get a gas can.
Racing.
Verify for Adam Humble, 44. Adam Humble to confirm.
Payne and Crawford, John Payne and Crawford. And it's going to be a vehicle that was, I guess we're getting a flock notification that's returning stolen out of our agency. They're there. Racing.
Over. Sea Island. Paul David Williams, 90, 6955, PD view 6955.
All right. Engine 2.
Engine 2 is clear.
Racing.
500 Medicaid.
Medicaid.
413 Med City.
Racing.
Cross numbers with Sam North Henry 9571. Sam North Henry 9571.
Let me just make a note. There's a child back with dad. Simple. Go ahead.
Did you go to the Bobcat call?
Negative, ma'am. 55908 out at Round Table.
10-4.
Call 3962, Lincoln St. Paul 3962.
Receive.
Okay, can you show me en route to that suspicious vehicle? 10-4.
3420.
Go ahead.
You can clear 3430 from that call. And showing 42 if you do.
Receive.
Three two two one Meredith Lane for an 84-year-old male, conscious and breathing, having breathing difficulties.
Looks like this is going to be mobile. If you'll check the area, it was seen going northbound on John Payne from Crawford about 8 minutes ago, and it's got Barndo Custom Homes on a Ford F-350. The tag is going to be 949, and then Frank Potion, Robert Tom Young on a 2022 Ford. Two 13. Go ahead. Give me 524 primary, and I'll be available. Receive.
217, I'm available as well.
Receive. Can one of y'all respond with 202 for the stolen vehicle to check the area northbound John Payne from Crawford? 213, I can be en route. Receive.
Drive 3480. Can you come over here, please?
Engine 7, investigation, 869 Sanders Road, channel assignment 4, Engine 7, investigation, 869 Sanders Road, channel assignment 4, between Country Club Road, time out, 1619,
the 2181 eastbound Depression Post Oak, David Tan 6, Henry 906, David Tan 6, Henry 906.
Alright, sir.
We're going to be turning on the Post Oak Trail.
Proceed.
Which precinct should be around?
On an original call, the caller disconnected. 191 is answered. But no callback to a business. The name on the landline showed to be United Health Group.
David Lincoln, Edward, Tom, Nora. First name Tiffany, Tom, Ida, Frank, Adam, Nora, Young, white, female, 628, 81, 628, 1981.
Receive.
You know, 10-4, thank you. Door. 10-4. I'm updating the at-large that I'm just now putting in. The owner actually came in. She's looking for them too, so I'm putting her information on. And it's actually up off Keeley Avenue is where the two dogs were last seen. Keeley and north of Valley Ridge Boulevard, up by Leela Park. And then we also have video from the Bobcat people that they've been there all day. They can't get their shoes from outside. We'll go there right now. 10-4. I explained all the normal, to get them out of there and stuff. But it is for sure a Bobcat sitting in their backyard just looking at them. Right.
And I guess what? About 54. Check one by Texas driver license number.
54.
136 047. 136 047.
Right. All right, Chief. I'm sending Butler there to admin for.
Back to the full short service.
Right.
I saw the domestic holding 900 van in number 3. 900 van in number 3. Also have a suspicious vehicle holding 7-Eleven at the Loop in Sherman in reference to an unattended vehicle that's been there for about an hour at pump 8. Where is she? On behalf of her other sister, she said that when she answered the phone, she said, "Help me." He beat me up. The caller's en route, ETA 20 to 30 in a black Nissan Sentra. There's no weapons at the house. It's a Sarah Boyd with a baby and a Steve Massive.
203, receive.
On 116-796 John. Wire tag on a Ray Infinity SUV.
Right.
On south side, you can shoot me that message. Control, traffic control. 301. Traffic.
'Fine. I'm already down south if I was closer than 203. Receive 203, you can disregard. 202, I'll put you on it with 217.
203, receive. I'll be in route to the other call you broadcasted.
Receive.
That was permanent 51 ticket. Sample, thank you. Dispatch to 453. 453, go ahead.
Yo-ho.
Yeah, I'm 10-4, sorry, I'm next to Loud School buses. Can you show me out of service?
10-4.
Let's go find it. '62 is out of service.
Okay.
Alright, in that city.
Receive. Status check.
625, I'm good. You can clear me with the citation.
Great.
Gina Simmons is supposed to take it over.
Available to check that wagon wheel area and Sanger for their vehicle. Medic 5 from Louisville.
Louisville, make 5 out MTL.
Proceed.
Gray, Chevy Malibu.
Continue on to
2726.
Racing.
I've got a telephone request for you regarding the 1101 Atlanta call earlier, whenever you're available.
Two 16 transmission.
Sorry.
Negative, I don't see any disturbance outside the building.
And four.
Hail. Bernier. Bernier. Flores. Female. And Perez. Flores and Perez.
Show one.
You just notate that 7-Eleven is going to call a tow truck just in case these people call in about their car being stolen.
Where is he?
Nah, you're good. Go on, you can show me car as well. Log information.
Show one receipt.
To be clear with the else now.
Receipt, thank you. Thanks, McKinney.
Receiving, right?
Haynes.
We put in a call for a hot dog, mostly checking for a chip. It just went into their backyard and they've barely been able to catch it. Well, History Maker Homes, 4004 Willow Grove Avenue.
Fire alarm from engine one. Can you confirm the apartment number?
Engine one is 211, 211.
Charlie 36, copy a traffic violator. Charlie 36. 3000 South I-35 northbound, gray or silver Toyota Tercel. Caller was distracted and almost hit a couple of vehicles. We no longer have a follower. We're trying to get the last location. 10-4 now. Got. And Charlie 36, the caller thinks the vehicle's last location was Hebron Parkway.
Middle school. Wilburn. Student Wilburn. Sheeta. Student Sheeta.
On the east side of the building.